practical aspect ng talk because lahat nga practical eh. Saan natin magagamit yung talk na to or ano yung experiences natin as a family using this talk. So, this is family. Well, this is my family. Sabi nga ni Brother Ariel, we have two kids. Kasama namin sila ngayon. Ang aking magandang may bahay. Gemma ang pangalan. Ang panganay namin si Camille and ang bunso namin si Angel. Sino? Pwede mo lang magkwento? Pwede mo ba?
Pwede.
Sino dito yung nakaranas na ng giyera?
Ay?
Si nanay ko siguro, ano?
Tapos na.
Tapos na. Pero tandang-tanda niyo. Tandang-tanda niyo pa. Sino nakakaalala nung picture na to?
I think that's a marine, huh?
Yeah.
Iwo Jima.
Correct. This picture is an icon of, one of the icons of World War II. And, ba't ko nilagay ito dito? When I was a kid, or wag na lang kid, when I was young, still young, mahilig ko ako sa yung sa gera. Not because I want to see people die, but I want to see how, let's say, a war or a battle was won. I also want to see, doon ako na-impress how each camp or a camp will be protected or will be defended or will be defeated. I also want to know kung ano yung mga ginamit. Siguro nag-araw, nagsimula tayo sa bato, di ba? Bato. Mga Pilipino, sumpit. Alala mo ba yung sumpit? Ano ba yung sumpit? Hanggang naging sibat, kutsilyo, ano ba? Tinidor? Tirador, pana. So nakita natin yung evolution ng mga ginagamit sa gera. So ngayon meron tayong weapons of mass destruction. One of them is the nuclear bomb, right? So doon ako na-impress. Doon ako nagsa-search. Yun nga, nagsa-search kung ano ba yung implication nito sa buhay natin. Of course, in every war, in every battle, ano yung meron afterwards? We have devastation. Tama mo ba? We have suffering. We have casualties. And in this picture, sa Iwo Jima, I believe, they said ito yung isa sa mga gera na hindi dapat na pinasok ng Amerika. Because America had more casualties than the Japanese. Alam ng Japanese, di sila mananalo. They're outnumbered. Yung napapalibutan sila, yung island na napapalibutan ng mga barko, sundalo ng Amerika. But they know, they're outnumbered. They know they will not win this battle. But they want just to inflict, a big number of casualties sa kalaban. So tanong ko ngayon, may relation ba ito sa talk? Sa talk ngayon, may relation ba? Hindi. Actually, kinuwento ko na. Wala. Ito ko lang. Actually, meron. Because in our family, we are always being under attack by the enemy. Pag sinabi kong enemy, alam na natin kung sino yun. Tama? So yung family, which is a basic institution, in many countries, nasisira because of so many things. One of them, divorce. Legal yung divorce dito sa Pilipinas. Hindi. Some of them, some countries, we have same-sex marriages. Tama ba? Dito sa Amerika, that is legal. But in other countries, that is, some of them, they said it is accepted. Some of them, it's not legal. Right? In some countries, abortion is legal. In some countries, you say, no, it's not. Some countries, you say, they will justify, kailangan even hindi siya legal, they would justify for whatever reasons. And even the basic definition ng family, it's being challenged or being changed. Siguro, depende na rin sa sign of times. Like if you look in the dictionary, it will say a family is a primary social group or a small community in any society. Tama? Tama. It will also show typically consisting of a man and a woman. Tama? Or any two individuals who wish to share their lives together in a long-term committed relationship with one another, raising offspring. Tama? And usually reside in the same dwelling, nasa isang tahanan, isang bahay. So, we say tama. For practical reasons, we say tama. But based on, let's say, the Catholic teaching, medyo nalihis na to, kaya hinighlight yung two individuals. Medyo nalihis, medyo binago na kasi yung definition ng family. Like for countries where we have same-sex marriage, we would have like male, female, met each other, fell in love, napakasal, then we call them husband and wives. In some countries, we'll see male and male, met each other, nagkagustuhan, nagsama, and we call it family. Some countries. Okay. In same manner, ganun din. Babae, na-meet yung babae, nagkagustuhan, say they fell in love, nagsama, and then we say it's a family. In some cases, we have either male, female, male, female, female. Sama sila, but they don't want children. They don't want children for various reasons. One of them probably sabi nila, masyadong magastos. Just imagine yung diapers. Nung bata pa yung dalawa naming babies, umaangalap sa diaper. Why is it nung panahon ko nakalamping lang. Nakalamping, lalabahin lang. Pero diapers, natin ko, umuukos ang budget namin. Yung gatas, ganun din, depende pa sa gatas. Dumami na yung klase ng gatas. Depende rin sa sa gatas. Yung iba mahal, iba mura, hindi pa pwedeng. Natatanda ko nung araw, yung iba ginagamit evaporated milk. Tama po ba? Tama po ba? Pero hindi ka na inabot.
Powdered ka.
Powdered na.
Mas mahal yung pang-gifted child.
Jane?
Bonnet.
Jane. So yung definition kanina, two individuals. Yeah, sa mata ng tao, we'll say it's correct. It's correct. Kasi nga inadapt because of these changes, because of what's happening. But in the Bible, it will say na hindi tama. Kasi sabi nga sa Bible na it should be man or woman. Not man or man, not woman or woman. So, in some cases then, merong iba ayaw din mag-anak. Why? Sabi nga natin kanina, it's expensive. Some cases they will just, adapt or mag-ano na lang sila ng pet. Tama? they would pour their, money para lang maalagaan yung kanilang alaga, yung kanilang pet. And they will say, hey, this is our family. Meron akong kakilala yan nakapost pa. This is our family, this is our baby. And people would also spend money doon sa kanilang alaga. Some of them, probably you've heard or read, ini-insure pa yung pet nila. Just in case mawala, just in case masaktan or magkasakit. So, ini-insure pa yun. And nowadays, meron na nga hospital for pets. Right? So, and they would say, it's better to take care of pets. Kasi yung pets, hindi maangal Susunod lang sa'yo Susunod lang sa'yo. So, again, those people would say that's a family. But why do you think it's not, why do you think these things are happening? It is said that because God's plan is not happening. So, for us, being Catholic or Christian families, we would want to face that attack. Tulad nga yung kanina sa Iwo Jima, yung hapon, talagang they faced, the US Army. Talagang pinaghandaan nila such that they can inflict, or a large number of casualties. In the same manner, we also have to face all these attacks so that us being a family will come out resilient and stronger. So maraming challenges And mamaya pag-isapan natin challenges. For this, we need to know ano ba yung plano sa atin ni Lord. We also have, or we want to make our marriage work. Mamaya, rin natin why. And that's why we need to understand what marriage is all about. We also need to know God's purpose for our marriage. Ba't nga ba tayo nagpakasal? Kasi ba, dahil nabuntis, or we fell in love, or we have other reasons. Gusto ko magka-clean card, kaya so many reasons. Pero is that part of God's plan? In here it says, the fundamental task of the family is to serve life, to actualize in history the original blessing of the Creator. So, that of transmitting by procreation the divine image from person to person. So this is a document coming from the Vatican, which shows ano ba talaga yung family, ano ba yung kailangan gawin ng isang family. And there's also a basis on about this document in this reading from the Bible. In Genesis 1, verses 27 to 28, it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. Tuloy natin. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. So, ayan, it's written in the Bible. Tanong ko lang, well, yung iba sa atin, couples, yung iba sa atin, nagkaroon ng family. Tanong ko lang is, gusto niyo ba na may family?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Gusto niyo ng malaking family? Tanong may sapat. 5, 6, you want a small family. In our case, we decided, maliit lang yung family. Like, dalawa o tatlo. Ang plano nga namin is kung magkaroon kami ng isang lalaki, isang babae, tama na. Kung magkaroon kami ng dalawang babae or dalawang lalaki, siguro isa pa. Baka sakali magkaroon kami ng isang lalaki or isang babae. So that's our plan. Kaya lang hindi nangyari. Binigyan kami ng dalawang babae, sabi na, isa pa. Tama na. Tama na. For a certain reason, medyo si Jem or Gemma, high risk pregnancy. So, nagkaroon siya ng dalawang miscarriages. And we have, a valid reason na tama na. Okay na kami sa dalawa. Kasi baka mamaya yung isunod pa namin kung ano pa yung mangyari. Both for her and the baby. Actually, yung bunso namin ay muntik na. Muntik na. 7 months lang siya. And katulad siya kaligitis. Nung nilabas, kanya kaligitis. Ayun, matikat na. Sino walang pamilya? Wala naman. Lahat tayo, may family. Diba? So, for a family, kung walang pamilya, there's this story wherein sa isang ospital, may tatlong tatay. They were waiting doon sa delivery room kasi yung mga asawa nila, mga anak. Yung isa sa kanila, nilapitan nung nurse or nung doctor. Congratulations. Naku, Doc, bakit? Meron kang kambal. You have twins. Sabi ng lalaki. Naku, baka kasi nagtatrabaho ako sa Twin Towers. Twins. Pero siyempre, papasalamat siya. After 10 minutes, dumating yung isang doktor. Kinausap yung pangalawang dad. Congratulations. Naku, sabi ko, baka may twins din ako. Ano yung doc? Congratulations. Meron kang triplet. Oh. Naku, doc. Hindi mo nga naman. Kasi nagtatrabaho ako sa 3M. Yung pangatlo ngayon, kinakabahan. Ito na yung doktor. Lumalapit. Hindi matay. Nung nahimasmasan, Sir, bakit kayo bakit kayo hinimatay? Kinakabahan ako kasi nagtatrabaho ako sa 7-Eleven. So baka ito yung anak niya. But no, the point is, gano'ng kaliit man o kalaki yung family. Whether wala tayong family, we will also have our own extended family. To our brothers and sisters sa community, sa sarili nating family. Yung mga wala tayong family, siyempre we also have our parents, we also have our relatives. So lahat tayo may family. And we would say, whatever it is, the family is a basic unit of society. And hindi yun aksidente, nagkaroon ng pamilya. Sabi nga sa Bible, di ba? Sa Bible pa lang sinabi na man and woman was created to procreate. So there you go, you have a family. And in Genesis 2:18-24, verses 18 to 24, it says, then the Lord said, it is not good that the man should be alone. So nung una, lalaki lang This at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. Flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore, a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. So in here, it shows you have a family. Also, coming from Rome's Second Vatican Council, it says, Hence, parents must be acknowledged as the first and foremost educators of their children. Their role as educators is so decisive that scarcely anything can compensate for their failure in it. So, having a family, we have that responsibility na palakihin natin yung ano, yung i-mold natin yung mga anak natin if we have children or kung meron tayong adopted children, still, it is the responsibility of the parents to mold them according to God's will. So, sabi nga dito, it is our role as educators, and it is so decisive that scarcely anything can compensate for their failure in it. So, if we were a failure in bringing up a family, then who knows what will happen. So in a family, we learn all these values. Diba? Typical, well, lahat naman tayo Filipino. We learn how to love. Not only love, well, we learn or we teach. All these values: love, to be caring, to be compassionate. We teach or learn ethics, honesty, fairness, common sense, reason, peaceful conflict, resolution, respect for oneself and others. We also, within the family, we have this, to have good thoughts, good intentions, and good deeds. Kasi of course, kung hindi maganda yung memories natin about our family, I don't think we will have a very happy family. Tendency, let's say our children will leave. Tendency is one of the spouse would also leave. Ayaw na nila eh. So, also values to love and to care for those whom we are close to and are part of our primary social group. Our community, such as children, parents, other family members, and friends. And to treat others with the same set of values, the same way we wish to be treated. Yun nga, sabi nga sa Bible, di ba? Ano sabi sa Bible?
Love one another.
As I love you. Gawin mo sa kapwa mo ang gusto mong gawin nila sa iyo. Do unto others what others desire. A family is also a place, or a home is also a place where we train leaders. Especially yung mga tatay. Tayo yung responsable. Paano natin tuturuan yung ating mga anak. In Timothy 1, which says, he or tayo, mga tatay, must manage his own family well and see that his children obey him with proper respect. If anyone does not know how to manage his own family, how can he take care of God's church? So kung tayo, pari nung sarili ng tahanan at hindi natin mapalaki na maayos yung ang ating mga anak, what more if we're given a bigger responsibility? So, sabi nga natin, family is also considered a domestic church. We live and teach by example. For example, parents, especially us, fathers, we present God to our family. Tama ba? Or we should present God to our family. So in some cases, yung daddy will Bible doon sa mga anak nila. Bible stories. I remember, nung maliit pa kami, our family, my mom and dad, invested in buying this Bible. 10 books. 10 books lang. Simple lang. Simply because that's one way for them to teach us. Simple lang. Yung mga bata, or even tayo, di ba? We tend to learn more if there are pictures. We tend to remember more if we have pictures. So, that's their way of teaching us. And nung graduate kami doon, bumili ulit sila ng Bible. 3 volumes. Medyo ano na siya, medyo hindi ko sabihin complicated. Siguro from primary, naging secondary na, pang high school na. Pang high school. And still, nandun, yun yung interest namin to learn more about the stories in the Bible, the lessons in the Bible. We carried it. It remained in us. So we continued to read the Bible. Tanong ko, do we read the Bible? Alam niyo ba kung paano malalaman kung sino yung through the Bible, kung anong sector or anong religion yung may-ari ng Bible? Alam ni Sis?
Joke lang yun.
Joke lang. Hindi niya alam, si Bro hindi alam. Pag sinabi mo and I will speak, siguro hindi ito totoo dito sa Pilipinas. Pag sinabing yung Bible, amoy kilikili.
Ganun.
People will say, may-ari niyang protestante. Because in the Philippines, they would preach. Yes, they would preach sa daan. They will shout. And after preaching, nandito yun. Yung Bible. Sasakay sa bus yan. That's true. Naka-experience ako niyan. Nahihimik kami sa bus, may sumakay, and he started to preach. Pagsakay niya, ganun, sabay kuha. Pagkatapos, balik ulit, sabay baba. Paano malalaman? Paano naman kung yung Bible maraming marks, maraming highlights? Born again? Mormons? Yes, sabi nga nila, yes, pwedeng Mormons, pwedeng Jehovah, pwedeng born again. Because these people, they really study the Bible. Literally. Like meron akong co-office mate and Jehovah's Witness. They would relate yung Bible sa history. Ganon sila. Meron din kami, yun nga, kakatawa, yung trabaho ko dati, merong Catholic, may Iglesia ni Cristo, may Jehovah, may born again. So, but okay naman kami. Okay naman kami. Walang talo-talo. Paano naman kung Katoliko ang may-ari ng Bible? Paano malalaman? Ha?
Malinis.
Malinis. Tama si Bro. Bagong-bago. Ha? Bagong-bago. Kasi pagkabili natin, ilalagay natin sa altar or nilalagay natin kung saan. Yan. Hanggang malikabukan. Kung malibukan, kabukan, lilinisin natin. Pero, bakit bagong-bago?
Hindi binabasa.
Hindi binabasa. So,
Kasi
So,
baka
part-
maluma.
ha?
Baka maluma.
So, part of our responsibility is gamitin natin yung Bible to preach, to teach doon sa household natin, which is our home or family. So, we present our family to God, we present God to our family. Yung hindi naman kailangan formal lagi na parang ito, classroom type setting. In every opportunity, there would all, in every instance, there would always be an opportunity to preach or to teach. Right? For example, makain tayo. Ano ginagawa natin? Before we eat, we say
Grace.
grace. Tama? Or after eating, we say grace. Pag nagtatalo sila, what do we do? Dinidisiplina natin, sabihin natin, huwag kayong magtalo. Masama yung magtalo or mahalan kayo. So, those are opportunities, practical ways na hindi naman formal. Kasi it happens eh. It happens instantly. It happens in our day-to-day lives. And yun nga, example ko kanina is yung Bible. One would be yung altar. Yung altar. In our case, yung magulang ko, we would have an altar not because we want to have a cross or Mama Mary in there para i-worship. Hindi. We have that altar to remind us. It serves as a symbol. Hindi yun para may cross kasi ganito, kasi ganyan. No, it serves as a symbol to remind us that the Lord should be in our house, in our home, and of course in the center of our lives. So yun nga, sabi sa Deuteronomy, it says here, impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road. So, yun, hindi na sa bahay, kahit saan. You walk along the road when you lie down and when you get up. Or, in present times, kahit nasa kotse tayo, kahit nasa mall tayo, kahit kung nasan man tayo, those are opportunities for us to teach our children. Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them on your foreheads. Write them on the door frames of your houses and on your gates. So again, in our case, we have an altar to remind us. But now here's the question. If this is God's plan, is this happening? Or why is it that God's plan is not happening? Six years ago, we migrated here in the US. So sabi nga namin,